and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hey, where are you headed?
To Kelsey Furniture in Tuscola.
What do they have there?
What don't they have there? Living room furniture, benches, chests, love seats, sectionals, tables, bedroom sets, hutches, nightstands, end tables, cabinets, mirrors, stools, clocks, lamps, pillows, rugs, desks, media consoles, patio furniture, Tempur-Pedic mattresses, and more.
So, everything.
Yeah, probably could have just said that.
Kelsey Furniture, quality for less. Tim Onstad, Dixie Chopper and Dedicated Diesel. How about my Dixie Chopper? Got any deals?
Yeah, I was in one of the farm stores yesterday. I won't say their name. And I saw a Husqvarna mower for $6,500 zero-turn. I guarantee I can get you on a Dixie Chopper, the king of zero-turn mowers. Much better quality for at least $1,000 less.
And plus you service it.
Yes, Andy and Jeremy will service them right there in Urbana and take care of you.
Walk through that process of getting a new Dixie Chopper.
Well, you go in and see Andy, and he'll lay it out for you, the prices. There is financing available. There are various discounts for first responders, veterans. It goes on and on. We'll get you in and want to get the right price. Andy will take care of it. You can call Andy at 217-328-0562. Visit him at 1313 Triumph Drive in Urbana.
Back on the drive with Sam Piper, ESPN Radio 93.5. We've had a few weigh in on the Max Twin City Recycling text line. I'll let Kyle take that over and fill us in on the reactions on the text line.
First of all, Sal, I'm not from Wisconsin. I'm not a Wisconsin fan. I apologize if it came off that way because I was kind of calling Brett. I don't know. I feel like it's a little some of the public things that Brett has said way after the fact about officiating, I don't know. I feel like you could let those go. It would serve him right to let some of those go. I'm upset with officiating a lot, but
yeah,
I don't know. That's just kind of my honest opinion on it.
It can come off as petty a little bit, and yeah, I don't know. There is a balance there.
I don't mind either, like right after the game, and he's done it before, like the Northwestern game and everything. Like there's a time and a place to me of like being really frustrated and whatnot. It's just the 8 months later of like still holding on to this while we're talking about the next season where I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't even really be a story right now.
Sure. So I'm with you. Even on the Michigan one, and this was I think
now that one was I would have taken as much blowback from Brett as that one because that one was a joke.
It was.
To be robbed of an opportunity to beat a top 3 team on the road and potentially, go to the New Year's Six Bowl or whatever. I know you probably weren't going to do that. You had dug yourself with the Indiana and Purdue losses, but that win would have been so massive, and to have just a blatant non-enforcement of the rules, knowing that it was Michigan the week before Ohio State, that one was clear and obvious. Like the ref decided, I'm not throwing this flag right here.
It was. Wasn't that like it was? My memory is all jumbled here. It was like the Green Bay Packers pick play, right?
Yeah, it was a pick play.
Yeah,
it was a clear and obvious pick play.
I don't have any bad blood towards that, right? Calling it the Green Bay Packers pick play, which they've done for years. Sometimes you got to add context, though. Like there's more to it than just one play. Like Illinois in that game don't have a 25-yard punt.
Yeah.
When you're trying to
and you had the ball with like 3 minutes left. You had the ball with Chase Brown on the field, who was a Doak Walker candidate, with 3 minutes left, and you couldn't put him away. You could have forced them to use all their timeouts, never give them the ball back. You punted it back to him, gave him a chance on offense. Again, though, that was one of those where it's fourth down, a flag comes out there, you win. There's no gray area. It's no like in basketball when a foul with 4 minutes left isn't called and then the team goes on a 12-0 run. They definitely would not have gone on that run, just changed the momentum of the game. That one was like flag thrown, Illinois wins. That's it.
Yep.
There's no gray area to it. Those are ones where it's
You're
more
right.
like, and I guess, that is technically the case with Wisconsin too. But I mean, again, it was a legal play, right? It was a legal play, but it was a deceptive play where Wisconsin was intentionally deceiving Illinois
Sure.
and kind of trying to loophole their way to
They got
victory.
one on you. They got one over on you. One thing that I would say if I was a Wisconsin or even just a neutral fan is that, did you really recognize that lineman? Did you know it was 66 in number 93? Like if just a 6'6", 330-pound number 93 comes out there, yes, he looks like an offensive lineman, but he's in an eligible uniform. You have to guard him. You have to account for him slipping out into the back of the end zone.
Well, I'm trying to think, like, if one of Illinois' this Wisconsin guy might not have been a starter, but if Illinois' left tackle came out this year and in a 93 number and lined up on offense and he caught the touchdown and I'm celebrating Illinois winning, I'm like, wait, who caught that? Hold on. I don't even know who this
right,
is.
Exactly.
I like to think I know, like, at least the two deep or like most of the starters. Well, I know number. I see that guy's number. Oh, that's so-and-so. So for me, that would be very weird if I saw somebody come out in a number I don't recognize. Like, wait a minute, who in the world just caught that touchdown? I don't know who this is.
I think the other thing for me is I think the context of what the season was like as a whole certainly matters.
Well, that's the game you circle when you think about last year in all the close games you lost to go 5-7 to not get that 6th win. That's the one you circle like, we should have won that game. There was no excuse to lose.
Right. And there were other reasons why you blew it. Now, I could say you won some like the Minnesota game. You were kind of fortunate to walk out with Paddock throwing a dime on 4th down. The Indiana game was a late one, nail biter that you won in overtime. I think that if that was, say, the Purdue game in 22, right, where that play at the end was the difference between going to the Big Ten title game or not, that's where I could see it being a little bit more of a sticking point. We're talking about the difference between 5 and 6 wins.